Alright everyone, well, after this video is up, well, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, so here we go. This is the Gamesters of Triskelion. I'm sorry, 3211.7. The Federation Starship Enterprise is on a routine inspection of an unmanned station at Gamma 2. Captain James T. Kirk, Communications Officer Lieutenant Uhura, and Navigator Ensign Pavel Chekhov attempted transport but disappear before the system is activated. After observing no signs of life from the station, Commander Spock orders the crew to instigate a sector-wide search for their missing crew members. They do not find the officers, but Spock discovers a faint ion trail leading to a nearby star system, and orders the ship to follow it, despite the protests of Chief Medical Officer Dr. McCoy and Chief Engineer Scott. Meanwhile, Kirk, Uhura, and Chekhov gain consciousness on a strange planet with a gladiator arena. They are attacked by 4 humanoids, and though the officers find their phasers inoperable, they are able to fend off the melee attacks. The fight is stalled by another humanoid that calls himself Galt, the master thrall of Triskelion. Galt informs the 3 that they have performed well and will not be trained to participate in games to entertain their masters, the providers. Each is fitted with a shock collar that engages should they obey the master thrall's orders. Uhura, Chekhov, and Kirk are assigned individual drill thralls, Lars, Tamoon, and Shauna respectively. Uhura and Chekhov find their instructor antagonistic, while Kirk finds that Shauna, once described as the green-haired female warrior who gets hots for Captain Kirk, shows some compassion for him. Kirk tries to use this to gain information about the providers from Shauna during their drills by explaining the concept of freedom, but when she does open up, the providers shock her through the collar. Ugh. Kirk tries to appeal to Galt that he should have been the one punished for disobedience. When they return to their cells, Shauna expresses her appreciation for Kirk's attempts to take the punishment. When she moves to embrace him, Kirk knocks her out and uses the opportunity to free Uhura and Chekhov and escape, but they are stopped by Galt and shocked by their collars, with the disembodied voices of the providers warning that escape is impossible. The Enterprise arrives at the end of the ion trail above the trinary starlit habitable planet Triskelion, located in the M24 Alpha system. When Spock and McCoy attempt to rescue to beam down the captain, the providers ensnare the ship with a power beam and take over full control of the Enterprise. The providers tell Kirk that his ship is now at stake in the arena games. Kirk decides to give them a wager they cannot refuse, and suddenly finds himself in an underground chamber. The providers turn out to be 3 disembodied brains sustained by machinery which hold the personas of the providers. The providers explain that they watch over the thralls, and for their entertainment, wage quatloos over battles between the thralls. Kirk offers that if he and his 2 officers emerge victorious in their battle with their drill thralls, that the providers will let him and his crew go, while freeing all of the thralls, and use their power to teach the thralls to become a free society. While if Kirk and his officers lose, the providers can take his crew to use in further competitions. The providers agree, but stipulate that Kirk must battle the 3 thralls alone. The match is quickly arranged, and as the Enterprise crew watches from above, Kirk is able to kill 2 thralls and injure the 3rd. The providers replace the wounded thrall with Shauna. Though Kirk is exhausted and does not want to kill Shauna, he manages to overpower her, and she offers him her surrender. The providers show compassion and agree that Kirk fairly won the wager, and, as promised, releases his ship and the thralls. Kirk gives Shauna a kiss and explains the providers will help them become a free society, and before the crew is transported back to the ship. Whew, that's good. Anyway, let's get some of the production elements of the story. The episode was originally titled The Gamesters of the Pentathlon. The original script called for Sulu instead of Chekhov, but George Takei was away filming the Green Berets at the time. Well, I found this episode to be pretty decent and somewhat enjoyable, so I give The Gamesters of Triskelion 3 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me in a while as we get a piece of the action. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.